Hey guys, today I got this Johnston Diamond Series guitar that one of my students, believe it or not, broke the neck on this thing, and we fixed it and put it back together, and this thing's working as good as new. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because, you know, mistakes happen. Sometimes accidents happen. You drop your guitar and you think everything is over, right? That it's never gonna play again. And that's basically what happened with one of my students. You know, she was actually coming to class, and on her way up, the guitar slipped out of the bag, hit the ground, and the headstock snapped. And she got lucky in a way because it didn't break completely off, but I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of how it did break. It almost completely snapped. But we were able to get together with another one of my students, and we put this thing back together. And I'm just gonna show you guys the process we went through. You're gonna see it's not like completely flawless. You can still see kind of where we kind of sanded it right here and on the other side. But this thing was cracked all the way down and it was opened up. And me and another student, Carl, met and we put this thing back together. And it's just one of these things where, you know, a guitar breaks, you're not sure if you can fix it or not. You're probably gonna spend a bunch of money to have somebody fix it for you. And honestly, they just end up gluing it back together. Now in our case, this break was kind of clean and we were able to get the glue right in there, clamp it together, let it sit overnight, and then it was playing like brand new. Sometimes you're not gonna have that much luck with the break, and sometimes it's gonna, you know, be chunky and have little pieces fly out all over the place. But I gotta tell you, sometimes you just gotta go ahead and give it a shot and try to do it. So anyway, check this out. All right, guys, so the first thing that I do is just inspect it for you guys, but then I also am going to tape off everywhere that I don't want glue to get onto. So I'm going to tape the top of the headstock, the frets, all that kind of stuff. And the reason that I want to do that is because I'm going to put a ton of glue in this thing at some point. But anyway, the next thing that I do is I squirt some water in using the syringe. Now, you don't have to use a syringe, but I put water into that crack, and that's essentially just going to help the glue later on to adhere and just get really strong. Again, you don't need to use a syringe to do this, and I don't have video of me actually doing it. But anyway, then we use this little contour gauge that Carl had, and we're basically going to make a little jig that we're going to use to clamp down the clamps so that we don't have to put all the pressure directly on the guitar. So you could do this with really anything. You just got to cut something that has the same curve as the neck, and then you're going to clamp it on, so you can kind of see in this picture how it's going to look. Now we're going to actually use that once we put the glue in. So then the next step that I kind of like skipped to was us actually putting the glue in. And I don't have video of me actually squirting the glue in, but you can see how much glue is in there. I mean, we did not take our time with the glue. We just squirted as much glue in there as we could, and then we put this jig on that we made, and we just clamped it down super hard. And that is going to be like the final step here. And essentially what you're going to do is you're just going to let it sit for at least 24 hours. And you know, you can go ahead and clear off some of the glue, but you kind of want to leave a little bit, not just like excessive amounts of glue, but you want to leave a little bit kind of sticking out there, and just wipe off the excess, you know, clean it up, because you don't want all that glue to dry on your headstock. Then you're gonna have trouble later. All right, guys, so now that you saw the process we went through, this is the final product. We let the guitar sit for like 2 days and just really cure, let that glue cure all the way. I didn't go crazy with the sanding because I didn't want to lose too much of the like finish on the neck, but hopefully you guys can see there that this thing turned out pretty good. We strung it back up, and this thing is playing great. The intonation's still good on it. Everything is working properly, all the electronics, nothing crazy happened. But I just wanted to share this with you guys so that you know, if something like this happens to you, it's not the end of the world. You can fix it. A lot of times, you know, you're gonna take it to a luthier or some guitar repairman. And to be honest with you, I like to try to do as much of this stuff on my own that I can. And anytime I do a little repair, I'm going to try to make a video and share it with you guys so you guys can learn something and maybe not feel so scared to try and take it on yourself. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you got something out of this repair video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. God bless.